better slow myself down here. Listen, listen, listen. And when he was come into Jerusalem, all the city was moved, saying, who is this? Now that means they didn't get that illumination, did they? There was them Kenites out there, them old false preachers and prophets, they didn't get that. Because if you read 23, same scene, he said, you old viper. You look like you ain't nothing but a whitewashed sepulcher. You don't know me, and that's what you know. If you ever read it, Peter told, get A. And even his boy said, Jesus, well, you talk to them. And that's what he said, I don't care. The truth will always take care of business. Did y'all hear what? Woo. And the multitude said, this is Jesus, the prophet of Nazareth of Galilee. Ain't nothing good come out of no Galilee or Nazareth. And then them dumb folks over there, we the intellectual folks. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, that's how it was. You know, they still doing that. Y'all don't speak in tongues, so you know, come on, get away from us. There's nothing new under the sun. And Jesus went to the temple of God. Oh. And what did he do? And cast out all of them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves. They were mite-infested doves. They were sitting around that like you see at, I don't know if any of y'all had the pleasure of ever going down what you call and seeing, even on television. Have you seen over there when they run that, what's that, 500 and somewhere, what they call that thing? Folks everywhere buying and selling everything. The Tona Beach 500. Have you ever seen all of them folks is like ants everywhere? And they on their way to the thing, and everybody trying to sell them this and trying to sell them that. And said unto them, it is written. Y'all got to understand that. See, he went to the word. We ought to go to it. Help me somebody. My house shall be called the house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. See, it's easy for folks to come up with little trick sayings. They haven't stopped. And I want you, here's the word, the Hebrew word, some will have some folks might say that this is barak, but it's backcrack. The R, and it says to kneel. You go kneel before God. To bless God as an act of adoration. Is that what it says? Praise, salute. That's the root. I don't want y'all to think I'm making it. Isn't that what it says? Okay? I want you to understand, this is nothing to play with. When you're saying, Hosanna, you're telling him, save now. I acknowledge you as the Son of God. Because he said, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Now all this happened just before, a little while later, he will be crucified. But now don't be in that old crowd that's out of the way. Because as he came through and got down and slightly went up a little higher, he looked back and started crying. Have y'all read the Bible? He was crying. He said, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, I wanted to gather you as a hen gathers her brood. I wanted to put you under the comfort of my wings. But you wouldn't let me. You wouldn't let me. You wanted to do your own thing. You wouldn't let me. Some of them more Pharisees say, hey, them folks getting too loud. You know, it's certain denominations, they freak out. If you get too loud, oh, Lord. What they all upset about? They need to be quiet. That's fine. If you want to worship like that, have a nice trip. But I prefer praising him because that's what I'm supposed to do. Hosanna. Save him. It says salute. Praise him. I'm going to give him everything that I got while I'm here. Because this life is very short, y'all. Now you might say, well, wait a minute. No, baby, let's go to John the 12th chapter. We're about to, but they don't need, this is something they're familiar with. But sometimes we don't realize the significance of that word. I'm going to show you 2 verses. I hope when you leave here, you have a better understanding, because I didn't say this. It's in red. So you know who said it. Now, I want to go to there's 2 verses in Mark that I think I'm appropriately before I go to John. So you can see, I told you it's in all the Gospels. You know, we didn't went to Matthew, we didn't went to Mark. Now I got to show you something here. We're going to go to John. So that's all 4. If I say it, I got to back it up in the Word. All right, now, Mark 11, verse 9 and 10. Look, and they that went before and they that followed, crying, saying, Hosanna! Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Blessed be the what? The kingdom. It's kingdom of our who? Father. Well, that look like no, ain't no contradiction. You don't know what you're talking about. Who you think the Lord is? He's daddy. He's father. How do we know that? Just read John 17. That's why you can call him Abba. What's his father? Father of David. That cometh in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. Those are messianic verses, and you need to become aware of that. That's more than just saying something. We just popping off at the mouth. Okay, we forgot Luke. I guess we better go to Luke too, better, and then we'll close out with John. Is that all right? All right, Luke 19. Let's try verse 39. Now, remember I told you about them Pharisees acting crazy. And some of the Pharisees from among the multitude said unto the master. Now, you know they ain't stupid. They know who he was. They just didn't want to honor him. They didn't want to. They wanted to do their thing. Rebuke thy disciples. Rebuke them learners. What they talking about? And he answered and said unto them, I tell you, if these should hold their peace. Y'all better hear this now. If you don't think Hosanna is important, what he's saying, sometimes, hey, everybody don't have, but God knows your heart. But I'm saying you got to give it to him. The stones, and y'all heard this? You heard preachers say that. The stones would immediately cry out. And when he was come near, he beheld the city. And what did he say? I told you, he said he cried and wept over it. See, you can't get people to understand the Lord has fear. We sit up here and just play church and do everything but what his word says. I know we break his heart sometimes. And he's saying, I know he has emotion because when I read it, I get emotional. Saying, if thou hast known, even thou, at least in this thy day. Whoa, that's so awesome. Don't run by that. He's saying, look, y'all, even in this day, I'm not giving you no excuse. As much as I've done, I've healed the sick, raised the dead, the open blinded eye, and you still act like I'm somebody from whatever. And see, how do we know that's important? Everybody get down on Doubting Thomas, they call him. He said, blessed are you that seen me. Isn't there say that? You ought to get and believe, but blessed are they that have not seen me and believe. See, he said, wait a minute, what y'all? You ought to be able to believe what